And once again, welcome back to Philly Sports Spotlight with the scent. Smell it? The scent of football is definitely in the air. Now, Eagles with their first preseason game Friday against New England, and college football camps also in full swing. And that, my friends, includes Penn State, where the tradition of linebacker U lives on.
Do it.
Fumbles the football, Hall comes out of it, will never touch him, touchdown! He throws, intercepted!
Really, it came down to where could I go to really become the best at my position, the best at my craft. Well, let's go find out who's the best linebacker coach. And really, all signs pointed to Coach Vanderlinden.
When I got hired at Penn State, there was a tremendous responsibility to continue this great tradition we have at Penn State of producing outstanding linebackers. Penn State has had that nickname, Linebacker U, for a number of years.
It is taken down by Maudie. Throw far side, and Hodges makes a great play for a loss.
He's an excellent coach. He's a technical coach, cares about his players. He has a great track record of placing players in the NFL. There's about 7 or 8 guys in the National Football League right now that played linebacker here at Penn State that played for Ron.
NaVorro Bowman's a great football player, but I think NaVorro Bowman may be the best linebacker in the National Football League.
I'm proud to be a part of the Penn State family.
The linebackers are the quarterback of the defense. As a coach, what I try to do is teach them and coach them and tell them that we're a partnership working together to help them be the very best player they can be. And I think our players feel that responsibility to become the best football players they can become, to continue the great tradition of linebacker U. Because they have to cover, they have to blitz, and they have to defend the run in the box with the best of them and continue to play at the next level.
Now, if you cannot get pumped up for football by watching that video, have your pulse checked. Now, I got news for you. Linebacker U has also done a great job over the past decade or so, are producing some pretty top-notch NFL defensive linemen as well.
You're trying to run around the guy, run through them, goes and count back inside.
Guys that he's coached, I mean, it's a list as long as you could think of. Guys that have gone on to great success in the National Football League, gone on to great success in life.
Basically, Coach Johnson producing first-round draft picks almost every year, so there was no question about where I was going to be.
Seattle Seahawks select Jordan Hill, defensive tackle, Penn State.
Coach Johnson's the type of person he is that really motivates you to be the best player you can be.
Pressure from Barnes, hit.
And watch us play and say this, wow, we're fast, we're relentless, we play tough.
A fine defensive play there by Daquan Jones.
Play every play is like it's the last play.
Back goes Hendrick, pressure from Zettel, hit by Zettel as he throws. Pressure from Lonnie and batted down.
You play with some passion, with emotion. Enthusiasm. That's the way that you should see us when you see us hit the field.
They show blitz, they bring forward, pressure, Lonnie and buries him back at the 46-yard line, and Penn State takes over on defense. Play action, pressure from Barnes, hit from behind, fumbles the football.
They want to play at the highest level, have a chance to really have a great career in college football. Then this is the place for them, because I'm going to challenge them every single day. I'm going to challenge them to be the best.
Bam, bam, boom.
Now, a little closer to home, Temple, Delaware, Rutgers, and Villanova have also opened training camp. As a matter of fact, Andy Talley's Villanova Wildcats have been tabbed the preseason favorite to win the Colonial Athletic Association Conference title this year. Last year, Nova finished 6-2 in conference play, 8-3 overall, before losing to Stony Brook in the first round of the playoffs.
Well, we kind of like that. I mean, I think it's important to have a pedigree, and having won the national championship in 2009, Final Four team in 2010, and then we dropped off in the following year, but we came back this past season and got back up on top again, and I'd like to stay there. So we're kind of enjoying it. Now we have to go out and prove it week in and week out, and we'll see what we can do about that.
Coach Talley's been there at Villanova 29 years, and he and his Wildcats begin quest of their postseason play. You see there at Boston College at the end of the month, August 31st. Penn State opens up versus Syracuse. That game will take place up in East Rutherford, also at the end of the month. Temple at Notre Dame. That's a tough opener for the Owls. Rutgers at Fresno State. Delaware at home versus Jacksonville. They'll open up August 29th. Lehigh against Central Connecticut State. That is September 7th. You see there, those teams at the bottom, the Patriot League and the Ivy League schools actually start their seasons a little bit later than everybody else because they're academic institutions. All right, it's time to take our second break. When we return, we cross the Delaware to check out a diamond in the rough. Stay tuned.